How's it going now, everybody? I'm back again at the tree service. Welcome back to another wonderful show here at KentuckyKoozie's Firewood, and they have once again brought more maple, and that's a good thing. Now, I did crush my thumbnail. If you can see that, it's not focusing. In the last video, I set a log down on my hands there, and I got a little problem with my thumbnail once again. I was just getting all the... That's not focusing very good there. I was just getting all the black dots out of my fingernails, and I happened to do it once again. So whenever I'm delivering wood and people's kids want to come out and help and everything, I tell them to be real careful, because that's all it takes is when you pick up a log and set it down, you're setting it down on your fingers. So, I mean, all it takes is one slip there with that wood, and you'll get a black fingernail. It's happening more in the past few years than it's happened in my whole life. So, not a big deal. I'm thinking about just going emo or goth or whatever you want to call it there, and painting my fingernail black. As I grow that out, it'll be about 3 months of going goth for me. So anyways, I'm gonna get bucking this wood up here. I got a nice little load, and I was just kind of being lazy around the house. So I mean, that's no good when you're just sitting on the couch and you're so tired you can't do anything. And if you just go ahead and get up and get outside and get moving, the energy will come most of the time. So that's what I'm doing. Instead of being lazy, I'm gonna make some wood, and it'll be a good investment, a good payoff later this year here in a few months. So I'm gonna buck this maple up. You guys stay tuned. Okay, now I got that wood bucked up, and I just wanted to emphasize trying to be safe when you're in a log pile like this. Always use the brake on your chainsaw and just be looking. I mean, you get down into a big hole like that and this thing could roll on you. That's a lot of weight up there, thousands of pounds probably. It's a big ash log, and over here we got a cable coming out of this, running all around, twisting into another piece over there, and I don't even like to work around those cables. Now, I did cut that piece right there and just hope for the best that I didn't hit anything, but usually if you get your saw in within a couple inches of a cable, you just need to move and get out of there and don't mess with it, because that thing will roll around and twist on you and hit your saw, and you'll be kicking yourself and sharpening a chain. So watch out for that, and that's pretty much it, guys. I got a nice load of all over the ground here, and then it goes on over into the other side here. They keep bringing wood in here, and it's a lot of maple and some ash, but I got more over here that I bucked up, so that's all ready to be split now. So I'll be doing that here right now immediately. And these are it's hard to tell on camera how big that is, but that's up over my waist right there. Some huge maple pieces and some locusts. You've seen this stuff before, but thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna get splitting this stuff up here and get back to work. All right, now people, I got this wood split up behind me here. You can see I got it stacked in rows. I went ahead and took the time to do that. I kind of just crawled in there and got that done, but I wanted to give two firewood tips. Now, the first tip is that if you're new to using a log splitter, you want to use the wedge end. If you got a log that has an angled cut on it, don't put that against the flat side of your log splitter, because it will not sit flat and it'll kick out and fly out. You'll never get it split. So use the wedge to cut through the angled logs. Anything with an angle that's irregular or whatever, it cuts through that stuff. So it's a lot safer, and it'll be a lot quicker time getting that done. And that's kind of a tip for somebody that's an amateur just getting started out, but it's worth noting. And the second tip I had is for stacking firewood. Now, if you get wood that has some punk in it like this, or a deep void or a hole that goes down in there, that wood I would stack bark side up so the water runs off and this can get real dry underneath. It'll never dry if that sits there and collects rainwater on that punk all year. But if you put it like this and that rainwater runs off, that'll dry out in several weeks. And when you pull it right off the pile, you can burn this. Now, that's not a great piece of firewood here, but I saved it for an instructional video, and I'm just kind of trying to show y'all something there. And here's another example. This piece here, it broke up real bad when it fell or something, but you can see all these cuts down in here. It's real open and airy in there. So that's another piece there. When I stack that, I'll put that side with the bark side up so the water rolls off of that in sheets and doesn't settle and soak down into all these grooves, because it'll never dry. I mean, when I split this, I could even tell there was water down in some of these grooves, and it was wet down in there. So keep the rainwater out of that stuff and it'll dry out a lot better for you. Other than that, it's just up to you how you want to stack your firewood. But anything with a void or a hole or any type of airy spaces, I like to keep that stuff covered up, make a little roof over it, whatever, and keep that stuff real dry. Anyways, those are my 2 tips for today. Thanks for watching. I'm going to go ahead and get this wood split up here now and load up my truck. I still have quite a bit of room in there, as you can see. But I got more wood to split here and a little more wood on the other side. So maybe I'll check in here and sign off and show you the load when I'm done. Okay, that light is really bright, and I got a nice load of Kafsuxula in here. It's a pretty large load. It's piled up pretty high and it's stacked in rows. So that's almost 2 ricks of firewood. And this is some maple, and that was a dead standing tree. It's some pretty dry stuff. So that'll be really nice for late winter stuff here. It's ready to burn now. A lot of this stuff would just burn and light right up. So it will burn by November or December, but certainly January, February would. And happy to have it. So thanks for watching once again, and I'm out of here. It's late at night now, and I'm ready to go home.